Can I call the meeting to order, please? Thank you. If we could all rise and salute the flag.
For which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And if we could all just take a moment of silent reflection for all of the people who we know and don't know who are working in this world to bring peace to our troubled world. Thank you. Reading roll call.
Mark D'Agostino.
Here.
Thomas Dewhurst.
Here.
Christopher Flynn.
Here.
Johanna Schaefer.
Here.
Virginia Stern.
Here. The first thing on our agenda is Abstract 3 and Abstract 3P. These are where the town board approves the money that we're spending to run the town. All of the vouchers we've signed and all the checks that have been done. One is for general and highway expenses, and the other is for checks out of the planning board escrow, which is paid to consultants who help with that process. Two of the checks, just for your information, are the check to the library from our taxes, which is $123,000. And the other one is the fire district check, which comes out of our taxes, $292,500. So as of today, they will be fully funded and hopefully serve us very well, which they have. So could I make a motion that we approve Abstract 3 and Abstract 3P?
I'll second. Are you making a motion?
I made a motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
The next is the minutes from February 11th, the town board meeting, and February the 21st, which is a special meeting. In the town board meeting on February 11th, we created a committee called the Farm and Agricultural Committee. In reading the minutes, it was realized that we had not specified the town board's charge to the committee as to what they were expected to do in their relationship to the town board. After consultation with our town attorney, William Bogle, the town board, I'm going to make a motion that after consultation with our town attorney, William Bogle, the town board approves the following amendment to the minutes from the town board meeting of the 11th of February 2010. I'm just going to read it aloud. Under new business item 3, the minutes should be amended to read, Farm and Agricultural Committee. A letter had been received from Lisa Kilmer requesting that this independent board be formed to make others aware that Stanford is an agricultural community and to make resources available to protect and strengthen the community. The Farm and Agricultural Committee will be charged to support local farms with information from both the larger agricultural community and any sources of funding, and to advise the town board on important farm and agricultural issues facing local farms and facing our town. The Farm and Agricultural Committee will have no separate and distinct powers from the town board and will be an advisory committee only. After discussion, a motion was made by Johanna Schaefer, seconded by Thomas Dewhurst, to create this committee, and the motion carried with all in favor. Separately, I'd like to make a motion that we amend the town board minutes as I just read. Is there any second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right. Now we can vote to accept both town board meetings from the 2nd, February 11th and February 21st. Somebody like to make a motion?
Are we doing them at the same time?
We can do them both together. As long as there's no, as long as you have no additions or no corrections to them?
I just
If you
have
do?
one thing on the 21st, the
Okay.
special meeting that we had.
Sure.
In item number 1, when we were discussing the attorneys, we had some significant discussion about transparency and whether any of the attorneys, before we even decided on them, whether any of the board members had received any direct benefit from the law firm or any of the partners of the law firms. And it's not in here.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Under number 1.
Yeah.
I don't remember a discussion. I remember it being raised and nobody saying they had. But do you have that in your notes, Rita? I mean, I do remember you asking that, and I remember the answer being that nobody had had any
Right,
benefit
right.
from it.
Yeah. I just think it's important that it be documented
Okay.
because, you know, the community, I'm sure, would want to know that we are very concerned with, you know, transparency and whatnot. And that's it.
Mark, I don't see it in my notes, but that doesn't mean it wasn't said.
Yeah, I mean, we just basically agreed that we said something.
Well,
Yeah.
I do remember the question being asked, so would you like to add it
Yes, please.
and amend
How would
that?
you like to have it read?
Well, let me just, I guess, let me just regurgitate it, for lack of a better term, and just tell me how you want to, if people want to put some input. Basically, all we did was, we discussed the fact that we wanted to ensure accountability, that none of the board members had received any direct benefit from any of the law firms themselves or any of the partners of the law firms, and as Virginia said, nobody had. So,
No, I said I hadn't. I didn't speak for anybody else.
okay, I think Joanna said no too, right? Yeah, and I know nobody, well, nobody had. So, something to that effect.
Why don't you just put a sentence in before discussion? Discussion followed, and just say,
Fine?
Mark D'Agostino questioned whether any board member had received any benefit from any of the law firm or any partner in the law firms. And the response from all board members was no.
Okay.
Do you want to hear that read, Mark?
If you want, sure.
Following, as he previously stated at the 211 town board meeting, period, then before the word discussion.
221 meeting. No, that was the regular
No,
meeting.
that's
We're talking about
the-
special.
I'm
That's
reading
the
from the
line.
minutes of the 221 meeting.
Okay. All right.
Prior to discussion followed regarding 2 letters, I will put in, the board members agreed that they had not received any benefit from any law firm or partners.
Of the law firms who are,
Who can apply?
you know,
Okay.
looking to
Law firms,
be,
but-
applied to be retained by the town.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. So would someone like to make a motion to accept the minutes?
I move that we accept the minutes from the February 21st and February 11th meetings as amended.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Liaison reports, please. Chris? You haven't, one thing we need to do is assign you, and do that today. Mark?
Recreation Commission meeting we had on Wednesday, March 10th. Winter